Micro85 Labs. So, masks. The CDC recommendation that I last saw was that children 2 and older wear a mask in public. For all the parents who have children who are 2, I'll pause for a second so you can finish laughing. Alright, we'll continue. I started thinking about masks for kids. Now, I made a video about a mask that I made for myself. This mask right here, which was just sort of a fun project. I'll put a link to that up here in the corner or down in the video description. But I was thinking about this, and I was watching people try to keep masks on their kids, and I was thinking to myself, I've taken kids to the store dressed as Batman or Iron Man before. So my thought was, why not take some masks, some kids' masks, and just turn them into protective masks. These are some dust masks or particulate masks. These work really well for this type of project because they're just a kind of a thick felt-like fabric. And you could use fabric for this too. I've got some window seal foam. It's like a foam that's sticky on one side. Alright, the last thing that we need here is hot glue. The hot glue, or the low temperature hot glue, peels off pretty easily because you do want to change this. It will get dirty, smelly, it'll pick up stuff. Now these two are going to be pretty easy. So these masks on the inside, they've got a place that goes around the eyes, and then there's just a few little holes here where you breathe through. So all I'm really going to do on these masks is cover up these openings here with this mask material. Now one way you can do this, if you're going to be replacing this often, taking this off and putting it back on, would be to take a piece of paper and make a template the size that you're going to need. Then you could cut several pieces out of either the mask material, or if you're using like felt fabric or something, and have those ready so you could take a piece off, put a new one on. There's quite a few more openings here. There's the nostrils, there's the foramens here, there's the mouth. So same idea, I'll be using a mask to cut a piece that will fit over these openings, and I'm going to put some foam right along the edge of the nose at least. I did use a rotary tool, used the Dremel, and ground down quite a bit. This mask had a lot of really sharp edges in here, so I cleaned that up quite a bit just to make it actually fit against the face. Switch the camera around, we'll get a little time lapse, some of that going on, see how it turns out. that didn't take that much time, and I've got these all done. So really very easy. I made these little paper templates for each mask, so when I want to replace those, if I have someone using that and I want to replace that piece of filter material in there, I made a little template for each one of these masks. So I can cut out a piece of fabric, or I can get another one of these filtered particulate masks, dust masks. I can cut out another piece really easily and quickly just to put right back in these masks. Pretty cheap, very few tools, hot glue gun, scissors, foam from the hardware store. You don't even really need this. Just use some fabric if you don't have some masks to cut up. Masks like this are pretty easy to find too. You can go to pretty much any store, go to the toy section, and you'll find masks. If it covers the face, then you could do this with pretty much any mask. Halloween's coming up in a couple months. There will be a ton of masks that you could do this to. So use your imagination. If you have to wear a mask out in public and you have to wear a mask to the store and you've got to put a mask on your kids, make it a mask that they're going to have fun wearing. I know I would certainly prefer to wear this in the store, which is why I made that one. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you today. Remember to like this video if you found it enjoyable. Share with your friends if they've got kids. You think this might be a kind of a fun idea for their kids as well. If you want to see any of the other videos that I'm making, it's just sort of random stuff, guys, but hit subscribe to see some of the other stuff. I'll see you next time. Till then, wear your mask, I guess.